Well, hello guys, it's ShADDow here, back with our final episode of Ark Survival Ascended. On the island, of course, our first rendition of what may be more to come in the future, I don't know, but it's not our final episode of everything, of course. Like, Primal Chaos is still going, Scorch is about to start, and then we're going to have DLC after DLC from there, plus other mods to check out, plus other series ideas I may even have. But yeah, I did promise this was our final episode of this map. Now, I just wanted to use this as just a bit of a platform to just reflect, I guess, on our journey and just the craziness that is this thing. So the reason this is special to me and the reason I wanted to do this is my first YouTube series that I tried to put my hat into the ring on, I guess you could say. It's gone really well for me so far. Like, I've been really happy with, like, just the enjoyment of actually sharing this game with people who enjoy it. Like, we've all had the same stories from a while ago, right? Like, we probably had a crew that started on Ark in like 2015. We played the crap out of it with them, you know, got hyper addicted. Most people move on, right? Most people move on to new games and new things, but I mean, if you're still playing this, potentially you're like me and you just never moved on from this game. You just found something about it that just hits the right notes for you in your brain. So look, that's what I like to share with this game. That's why I love it so much. The reasons I like, you know, it's survival, dinosaurs, it just ticks all my boxes. It's got the creativity, freedom, it's got high stakes, it's just a lot of fun. I don't know, I just love it. But yeah, the fact that this came out on ASA and I bought a new PC at the time. You know, my first time I've actually splurged on a PC, and I thought, you know what, maybe I'm actually going to try this. And I did, and I've had good support so far from you guys. The reason I'm continuing to do this so far into the, you know, the reason I've lasted this long is because of you guys. The fact that you guys have given me so much support and, you know, helped grow a little bit. Like, I started with 0 subscribers back in, what was it, like late October when it came out, early November. And then look at this now, like, I've just crossed like 320 subscribers or something, which, you know, it's still small fry. I have no crazy idea that, like, I'm so famous and stuff. I'm not trying to be. I'm really not. I just want to share this game with people. But the fact that I've gotten this far, you know, I'm pretty over the moon about. So, yeah, look, that's where we started, guys. I started with, like, no idea as to what I was doing. I learned everything on the fly. You know, I started with this crappy my crappy headset microphone, and I slowly upgraded and, you know, tried to learn how to do stuff properly. So it's come good. Yeah. But guys, I just wanted to go through a few things about this whole series and, like, you know, as I said, reflect. So, you know, I thought I'd just sort of explain a few things as we go, but I'm probably just gonna chop around a little bit at different spots and yeah, I don't know, we'll go through some stuff. Okay guys, we're coming up to the first spot. So this is quite nostalgic, right? I think I actually kind of went here recently as well, so it's probably not that crazy to anyone, but look at where we started. This was where we did a few things, right? Like, I've tried to list out some stuff so that I actually remember what we've done, but like, day one, we started on this beach, right? I think we started over there, and we were picking up fiber and trying to get all the essentials together and trying to survive. There was ichthyornis everywhere, constantly ruining my day. And I was trying to just get my little foothold going in this series. So, like, what did we do here? We tamed a couple of dodos, a couple of dillos, a trike, I think was the first thing we got that was decent. We may have gone in for like one journey into there. We were constantly dying of the heat and cold or whatever the hell was getting us. I think it was mainly heat. Yeah, but we managed to get this little starter hut together and put a little campfire and a feeding trough next to it. It's all long since dried up. There was our first smithy, bed. You know, I could have taken this stuff with me, but I didn't want to. I really wanted to just leave it here, you know, as a whole. There's even the slight damage here, I think, from where an ichthyornis, you know, was fighting my dodos. Yeah, but it was our Bob Shack, guys. Our first Bob Shack on ASA. So it was special, right? Like, I'm gonna look back fondly on this, just as, like, because, like, you know, it's the first on ASA, right? Like, this brand new excitement, nostalgia driven, you know, like, fresh start on a brand new game. So Yeah, it was good. We managed to, yeah, get new friends. I remember sitting around doing goofy things like trying to make friends with the dodos and stuff. Like, I was just having so much fun, right? And then, you know, we branched out from there. I'm pretty sure the next thing I did was I built a raft and we went on a journey to try and find somewhere. And we just ended up across the coast. So, look, there's not like 1,001 locations to show you because I really didn't end up in too many, but I guess you guys know where the next one is because we never moved. I'll see you guys there. So if you guys remember, like, depends on who's watched it from the start, really, but if you guys remember, we made our way to Herbivore Island and we just set up a little starter. Little, like, I don't know, 4 foundations here with some smithies, with a smithy and a couple of forges on it or something. And it was just our location that we started with, right? Like, we used that to try and get some metal. From there, we branched out and tried to get some more tames. Like, I wanted to build a base. That none of this was here at this stage. It was just those 4 little foundations, and I wanted to try and get some tames to help me out with that. So I'm pretty sure that what I decided next was to go and get a beaver, and we did that. We went and got it from over. Where was it? Like, you know, here. If there's usually beaver dams here. I had a bad time of it. I realized my taming settings were like a little bit low, so I bumped them up. We kept getting attacked by things. An ichthyornis ate my dodo, which I ended up making a short out of. Because it was hilarious. I didn't even know they could do that. It probably wasn't so shocking to other people, but I turned around and it was taking off with my dodo. I was so upset. Yeah, but we ended up taming it, and then I realized, I was like, crap, I'm like 20 levels below what I need to be able to actually ride this thing. So it was a fail, and I believe in that same episode I also tamed a stego that I let starve while I was gone. So we were really not having a good time at that point. But regardless, what I ended up doing in the next episode was I ended up taming a unicorn, which I believe I've probably still got somewhere. I should actually get all my creatures out as well, actually. That's probably a really good idea. Do I even have it in here? I do. What have I got? Oh, I've got some of my creatures, guys. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute, because I completely forgot I had all these things, and I'm just gonna, like, pull out all of the creatures that I remember taming for different reasons, and, we'll reconvene in a minute. Okay, guys, we have done it. We've managed to lay out all of the creatures along the way, especially with one very, very special one on my shoulder. Harry Otter, you beautiful, beautiful little thing. You weren't even the first otter, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that at the end. So, on the journey through all of our creatures, guys, we have a few missing. Now, just remember, I don't have all of my creatures that I... Really, bro? I don't have all of my creatures that I had from the start, right? Some of them just don't exist anymore. Some have starved. My bad. Some have just simply died from being killed by things, aka a Bronto raid. And some have died on journeys around the place trying to help me complete things. But anyway, starting at the thing, we got a Dillo from, like, you know, I think probably in the beaver taming episode. Parasaur, I think this was one of my first, like, berry gatherers, which sort of helped out a ton. Can you just, like, piss off, bro? You're annoying me. Go away. Yeah, you and your friend. Rapture the Fourth. Now, we obviously had a few renditions of Rapture along the way, but the original Rapture was my first carnivore tame. So that was significant. It was only, like, seriously, like a level 20 raptor or something. It was terrible, but we kept making jokes that it was going to carry us the whole way through. And, you know, a few of them did die along the way. They ended up being stand-ins in my polymer farm over there. Go away. So a few of them died doing that to penguins and things like that. I just gotta say, I really love the model, the texture, and the animations of the raptor in this game. Like, that is just unreal. The slight little head movements and stuff, like, so cool. Yeah, we've got the beaver, so yeah, funny story there. I did already explain the whole, I couldn't ride it thing. It was very silly. The tricycle, so that was around the same time as the beaver, somewhere there. It just ended up being a very good berry gatherer. It wasn't my first trike, and I'm not too sure where the other one is. It might just be in the cryo storage still, but the other one's like a level 40, so yeah, he's just standing in for them. The unicorn that we ended up taming to try and get some experience to like ride that. You know, just been hanging around doing nothing ever since. How many levels do you have? 13. You got like 110,000 experience, man. Jesus. Spinster 3.0. Now, Spinster is a stand-in for 3 baryonyx. Okay, so the first one died. I believe when I was trying to get a direwolf. No. What was I trying to do? I was up at the snow biome getting... Geez, I was getting the Kairuku, I think, trying to build the... trying to get ready for the polymer farm. So... Yeah, we ended up getting a direwolf that episode as well, which can't be here. But yeah, the first baryonyx died when Elite Sickness attacked us and threw it off, and then Megalodon swarmed it, and it was very, very bad. I'm pretty sure that's how it died anyway. Or maybe not long after when something happened. I don't know, man. Like, it was not good regardless. So anyway, then the second one died... lava cave, I believe, when I fell in the lava. That wasn't good. The third one ended up getting us there. You know, ended up surviving. And I believe got us through the lava cave successfully. It was brilliant. Then we have Adoti and Argy. This isn't the original Argy, obviously, but they ended up being our first, like, we ended up just sort of, I don't know, trying to help us get resources, so that was because I wanted to build the base, I think. So we ended up going out and getting them. That was a crazy episode. I think I saw 3 Titanosaurs together there as well. I ended up making a short from that as well because that was just insane. I've never seen 3 Titanosaurs together before. It was very weird. Allosaurus I ended up stumbling upon when I was looking for replacement baryonyx. Or maybe an additional baryonyx to mate and create a better one. We ended up, yeah, finding a 150 with a baby, so I ended up claiming its baby after a lot of searching, and yeah, this thing was like OP at the time. It was just a good tame. I never really did anything with it. Anki, I honestly don't remember when I got it, but it was somewhere around this time, just to help me get metal. Maybe not the original one either, I don't know, but we got it. Megatherium, so yeah, obviously not the originals, but, and not my first army either, that was my second army. The first one, first army got flattened by the Beta Broodmother because they got cocky. These ones ended up taking us the way, and they had 40,000 health and like 800% melee. So they were fully mutated. It was like 40 mutations plus the ones of me just getting colors in there and stuff. Thyla. So this was, well, that was actually after, no, before that. So this was because I was trying to take on the super turkeys. So I had a baryonyx army, which failed miserably trying to do that. I think we lost Fidget, which was another baryonyx, trying to do that, but I ended up just going, screw it, and got something that did bleed, which was the Thyla, and, I mean, I can't remember why I didn't use the aloe, because I think you need a pack with aloes to get the bleed. So yeah, I got this instead, and yeah, he managed to kill quite a number of turkeys for me. After that then, I went on a goofy tangent and decided to try and farm super turkeys very unconventionally, and I made this stupid saddle on this Paracel, which basically just had tons of plant species X on it. It worked. I mean, arguably it actually did pretty well. I couldn't tell you whether it was quicker or slower than the Thyla, but I can tell you it was inconsistently working, so yeah, it was dumb. I didn't even put effort into making it look good, but it seriously did good. The UT, and there was a Daedon meant to be here, which I forgot to put out, but I obviously just tamed these up for my first round with the Broodmother. There was a different UT called, I believe, Chucker and the Uti, because it was just a dumb Australian joke. I lost both of those guys in the Broodmother fight with the Megatherium, so that's the new one. Pteranodon. That was Christmas presents, I believe. I was trying to go and claim those when Raptor Claws was chucking them down, and the RG was too slow, so, you know, I decided to get Pteranodons. I found 2 150s near this island, which was amazing because they were over-spawning, so there was so many around. That was easy peasy. Beyblade. So, there was a different rendition of Beyblade in the middle there somewhere, but this is the final one. Yeah, this thing was just one of the MVPs of the series. Like, you know, 10 mutations ended up being, and it was basically helped me with all my breeding. It helped me with most of the caves. Oh, Baryonyx, man, just one of my favorites. You are beautiful. Rex breeder. So this was the Rex army I built for the Megapithecus. As you can see, it had like the slight blue and white-ish blue and the purple. It looked really good in my opinion. Kicked the crap out of the Alpha Megapithecus and it had these stats. Wait. No, it didn't. This was the pre-leveled stats after the... before imprint, actually. So, like, they were way stronger than that. But anyway, that's them. They also ended up coming into the tech cave at the end. They were very valuable. The Theries got us all the way there on the dragon, 21k health. I explained why in that video. 1300% melee. This was Edward Scissorhands, obviously my special one. I did have Thor as a Rex, but Thor died. These guys were seriously so helpful in the tech cave though, and the dragon. The dragon, Alpha Dragon, was piss easy with these. I don't know why it was so easy, but it was. The tech cave was not as easy, it was more stressful, but we kicked the crap out of the Overseer with them as well in the end, so... yeah, the Spino, this was a funny one. I ended up just finding it in the middle of trying to go out and look for Rex saddles, I believe, or was that what I was doing? No, I think I was retaming a couple of creatures that I lost because Brontos raided my base. I say that as a joke, but like, I don't know why. I AFK'd for a while I was letting some stuff breed, and I came back and half of my base was broken. What happened? I possibly my direwolf was dead, or maybe one of the raptors or something. A heap of, like, my Doty was dead, Quetzal was dead. Things were broken all over the place. It was just a mess, so... yeah, while I was out, I found like a 140 or 145 Spino just chilling, so I tamed him. It was a weird episode. Like, I had that terrible thing happen, and then I had, like, awesome luck, because I also found the Rex Saddle blueprint on that very same day, on the same journey. Crazy times. Dimorphodon. You were just chilling there because you were just a little side project, so that was when I wanted to do the... what do you call that? Is it the Northwest Cave? I think the snow cave, the easiest snow cave, the one that's just really crouchy and small. I ended up trying to use them to try and protect me in there. It was just like a small creature. I would not recommend it. It did not go well. They killed 1 or 2 creatures, but I basically ended up just shotgunning everything because the cave was a lot easier than I remembered. I don't know why. I thought it was harder, but yeah. Anyway, Gigantoraptor, well, that's, you know, self-explanatory. It's pretty recent. Didn't really check them out much. Like, I did a few things with them just to test it, but I don't know. I guess I'm stuck in my ways. Couldn't be bothered doing anything. Hesperornis and Quetzal, I think, were possibly next, or the Karch. So this was just, these 4 creatures here were just me trying to get eggs so I could tame a Rhinio. And, yeah, they're not that strong, but I don't know, they're kind of terrifying though. Just look at that. Jesus. How threatening. Then we had the Brontos, so, you know, these were all the base ones. We ended up mutating. I mean, it's very recent, so you guys probably all remember anyway, but yeah, like, we had 10 mutations in total. So that we could get this guy. The Rhinio. Locus. And it was a bit of a waste of time anyway, because I didn't end up getting any of the good stats out of either of my mutated lines at all anyway, because it's a chance of that happening. So yeah, that kind of sucked, but I was too impatient to continue that. But yeah, guys, like, that is our creature lineup journey. Can I go up higher, please? Thank you. There are so many things. Oh, I completely forgot about some of the things as well, right? Like, you know, there's other things lying around I couldn't be bothered moving, like the Arcatinas. Oh, I forgot about the Bills of Bufo. The Giant Bees. Oh, Ovis. The Pelagornis. The Kairuku sitting in there. I couldn't be bothered moving any of that out. You know, the Mosa, Bazzies, Anglerfish, and Megalodon. Some of those are fresh, some of them are pretty old. You know, I've obviously had to replace things as I lost them. But yeah, moving on from creatures, guys. What do you think of the final rendition of the base? Now, I will admit, oh my god, I look very weird. Please Please stop doing that. Okay, can we go back? What is wrong with my neck? Okay. Can I just like stand still? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, like I basically started with this little bit here. All just like, you know, this house at the front without that bit at the back. And I built a dock on the front. And that was my first experience really building an ASA. So it was quite special to me. You know, just trying out all of the new building techniques, like railings just snapping on angles, and the new triangle pieces that you could make little extensions out. The beams that you could put basically pillars on their side. I mean, this was just awesome, guys. Like, I didn't even end up making that big of a base, and I didn't do that much with it, but it was fun, right? Like, yeah, it was just fun. So yeah, we started off with basically this bit of the base here. Downstairs didn't have a way in at that time. And I just started extending on it, I guess. Like, the first thing I might have done was maybe put like a small extension on the side here to house some creatures. Then I believe I put this thing on the side here to make like a polymer farm. So I had our guys up here, and they were able to drop eggs straight down at the time, if they hadn't moved around and stuff by then. And I had a raptor / direwolf at some point or another, just killing all the babies. Now, it did not work very well. Something in ASA is very broken with that kind of thing, because the creatures just don't kill everything. They don't react to the babies, and then the babies grow up and then they end up fighting and dying. So yeah, very frustrating. But you know, whatever. Then we built the greenhouse out the front. It was kind of weird looking when I first did it. I had too much going on, so I ended up... Okay, don't do that. I had like beams going across the top and it looked like a prison, so I took some stuff out. It looked a bit better. Yeah, it was nothing crazy. It was just like a little addition to the base. It did what it needed to do through the whole season. I don't know. That was good. What was next? I think the next thing might have been the extension at the back for a workshop. So I originally had an industrial forge here, which is now over by the redwoods on that mountain. This wasn't here. It was just the workshop area. I made this like, I don't know, like, it's like covered area thing at the back. I felt like it added depth to the base. I really liked it. Yeah, I don't know. It was just another cool thing to build. Then next, I think I extended this out a little bit, and then I added this extra little breeding bunker thing, tower, whatever you want to call it. So this is where I did all the megatheriums and baryonyx breeding. I couldn't really do anything bigger than that in here, so that was why I built that in the end. I ended up building one double the size, and this was where I did a ton of breeding past there. The Uties, well, maybe not the Uties. I think they just ended up being for eggs later, but the Rexes, the Theries, other things I can't even remember off the top of my head right now, all got bred up in here. Yeah, but seriously, guys, like, there's a lot. There is so much to this episode. Like, I've been talking for ages, and there's just so much more. We've had so many silly moments as well, right? Like, I'm hoping I might be able to include some of these, maybe like just pulling them out of the other videos after this, but we did things like, you know, fell into lava. We got freaking mauled on our Sarco and lost our first otter. I don't know, like got mauled, like got freaking jumped in the air by a Thyla, which ended up being the one we tamed. Like just moments like that. Oh, the lead sickness with the baryonyx and stuff. Like, just believe me, guys. It's been fun. All of these stupid moments. I ended up... That's right. I need to remember this before I forget again. There is something over here I wouldn't mind having a look at, because I just got reminded of it. Where are they? Oh, they're under all the Brontos. Damn it. Can I just, like, get in here, please? Thank you. Yeah. So it started down at the end here. Spinster 2.0, I think that says at the back. And then Direwolf. Oh Snap, our Sarko. The original Harry Order. And an unnamed Theory. Why did an unnamed Theory die? Oh, that's right. That was in the Dragon Arena. We beat the dragon, and then like a minute later, one just randomly died like it was still on fire. I have no idea what happened, but yeah, it didn't survive. Oh, poor Theory. I put a gravestone down. Yeah, that was just a goofy thing I was doing. Yeah, so guys, I think all that's left now before I potentially go on to like just a little montage of like, you know, moments. What's next, right? I talked about this a little bit in the last one, but yeah, so we've still got Primal Chaos going. It's going strong. We've got all that new content to cover now, so I've been having a lot of fun killing the Elemental Guardians and, you know, checking out some of the new tiers of creatures and stuff, so that's still going to be going for a little bit until we run out of stuff to do, but I mean, it's just going to carry a bit longer. It's, you know, it's not indefinite, but what we've got next is Scorched. I mean, that's coming in like a week, so in terms of a vanilla series, like, that's freaking exciting, man. Like, we're going to have a new creature, like 2 new creatures to check out if I get the Frontier pack as well, like the Oasisaur and the Facilosuchus, the little sand shark thing. We're going to have like a beautiful new map that looks entirely different to this that I'm so sick of looking at by now. Like, yeah, there's just probably, like, the caves have probably been redone. There's wyverns again. There's just so many things we can check out. So I'm excited for that. Drop a like if you are excited for that as well. Like, seriously, this is just going to be awesome. Some new content, basically. I'm getting pretty sick of the island by now. I've got 2 series running on it, so a new map's going to be amazing. There will be a new series starting up in the future, I'm sure, but for now, I'm going to try and keep it simple, not overwhelm myself. I can't go starting another one when Scorch is coming out, so, you know, there's other things we can do, like, you know, there's like Svartalheim, there's like the Emisso map as well. Potentially other ones I'm even forgetting off the top of my head, so yeah, there's plenty more we can do, lots of mods to check out. I was thinking about doing some kind of like fantasy series, if I'm like, just to sort of give you a heads up on that. Like, I don't know, there's so many mods I've seen out there, like dragon mods, there's like fantasy weapons, there's wardrobe ones, and I was thinking Svartalheim would be perfect for that. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Like, as I said, not for a while. Leave a comment down below if you would want to see that. It's, you know, more encouragement might make me do it sooner, I don't know, but it's just an idea I had. But yeah, guys, like, saying one final goodbye to the island on our vanilla series. What did you guys think? Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see new things, but it's been a roller coaster, guys. I have enjoyed this so much. As I said, it's my first time doing this kind of thing, you know, sharing it with you guys, so it's been a blast. So yeah, let me close out this episode by saying I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything, and I look forward to many more series with all of you guys along the way. And say goodbye to all of our beautiful creatures that we've grown to love and all of the moments. Alright, watch the little thing I do pass here, whatever that is, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye, and see you in the next one.